And welcome back to a new episode here on Traders Improve podcast. Today I want to talk about patience and how patience impacts our trading and which areas are influenced by the emotion patience. And I made a poll on Facebook asking what do you think is the number one skill a trader needs to have, and a lot of people said patience. And I agree with that. However, I think we need to look much, much deeper. What is patience? When people talk about patience in trading, what they say is that you just need to be patient, wait for the good trades, and learn to sit on your hands. And I think this is very, very true. There are probably many, many trading opportunities with trades that almost look good, that are almost right. Maybe this is not quite good yet, but it's almost there. And you need to really learn to control yourself and only take the best trades. Of course, patience has to do with that. How do I do that? For me personally, I try to reduce screen time as much as possible. So I try not to look at my charts all day long. What I do is usually in the morning, I go through all my forex pairs and all the markets that I watch, one by one by one. I look at all the different patterns and I ask myself, okay, which are the forex pairs and the time frames where there is a trade that is almost ready. And I make a list of those charts, and I also put my price alerts there. And then I don't need to look at this chart during the day anymore. I can just wait until my price alert gets triggered. Once I get my alarm, then I will come back to the chart and evaluate, okay, is this really a setup or not? And this is helping me a lot with patience. So I always would also recommend that if you have a problem with patience and you have MetaTrader or your trading platform on your phone, delete it as well. I've seen it many, many times that traders often check their charts on the go just because they have nothing else to do. They pull up MetaTrader on their phone or whatever they're using, and then they see, okay, wow, the market has moved up 5 or 10 pips. This is not good. I should get out. Or, wow, this looks great. I should maybe go in a little bit earlier, and then you make a stupid trading decision. So really eliminate the urge to trade, really eliminate all the distractions and temptations. That is the first level of patience. However, I think patience goes much, much deeper. The second factor where patience influences our trading is when we are in a trade, because obviously when you're in a trade, you need to be patient with the price action. The price will not just move to your take profit in one straight line. There will be ups and downs, back and forth, retracements. And if you're not patient and if you are emotional with your trade, you will often exit it too early. When you see there's a little retracement and you're watching your P&L, and then you see, oh wow, the market is going against me, I should just go out and secure the profits. That's not good either, because you are probably impatient and impulsive. And there is this saying in trading that goes, you cannot go broke taking profits. But I completely disagree. A trader who always cuts his winning trades short but lets his losing trades run and is not able to cut his losses will go broke after all eventually, because your winners will be very, very small and your losses will be much larger. And this is not a good combination. So really make sure that you understand patience is also impacting your trading decisions or your trading when you're in a trade. So you really need to work on that as well. And as I said in the first point, you really need to avoid and eliminate all the temptations. Don't look at your trades all the time. The market can move without you. You don't need to babysit your trades. Just execute your trade when the trade is ready. Put your stop loss and your take profit, and then let the market do its thing. I have moved before, a few years ago, I was a very, very active trade manager, so I always managed my trades very actively. But in the recent years, I am going more and more towards a passive approach. And Moritz, for example, he is completely passive. He doesn't manage his trades at all, almost. When I was in Greece with him, it was very, very apparent and very interesting to see. We were trading side by side, and then he just entered his trades and then left his computer at the bar, at the kitchen or wherever. And then I was asking him, hey, I was walking past it, and I said, Moritz, the market is going against you. You're not going to do anything? And he said, no, just I don't manage my trades. I will wait either until my stop loss or my take profit got hit. And that is interesting. And ever since then, I also track my complete passive trade management in my trading journals. So to evaluate, is no trade management an option for me as well? And this is something that I really like the idea, because, well, if I don't need to manage my trades, then obviously it will be a much, much more stress-free trading approach, and I don't need to worry. So this is the second area where patience influences our trading. And the third area, which is often overlooked, is that you also need to be patient with your account. Especially when you want to grow your account, you need to be patient, obviously. You should not force, or you should not, well, what should I say? You should not look for doubling your account every few weeks or months. It takes time to grow your account. And patience also comes in here. And you need to be able to control the patience, or you need to manage your expectations as well when it comes to account growth. The best traders that I have seen are the ones who are just open-minded, who don't force trades, who just accept what the market is offering them, and who only get into trades when they are ready, who don't over-leverage, who don't take big positions because they want to achieve a certain risk or a certain profit, because they want to grow their accounts faster. So really approaching trading with a long game mindset, where you really have the long-term approach. You understand that, okay, I want to become a profitable trader, and I want to trade for a living, and I want to do this for the next 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, however old you are. Then you can really, and you should be very patient, and you should realize that actually you do have quite a lot of time. You don't need to become profitable within the next months, and you don't need to turn or to double your trading account every few weeks. The best traders in the world, the hedge funds, they have very small but very steady account growth, and this is, in my opinion, the only way. Taking big risks and wanting to double your account quite often and frequently, it will just lead to bad trading decisions where you just take too much risk, and you force trades and you chase price and you just become greedy, you don't take losses and all of that things. So I agree with the people in the followers on my Facebook who said that patience is probably one of the most, maybe the most important trading emotion, but we need to look a little bit deeper. And once we really understand that, okay, patience is really so important in trading, that we need to monitor it on all the 3 levels and layers, then we can make the right decisions, and we can really become conscious about what we are doing as traders, and then we can understand, okay, why we are actually doing these things that we are doing. Maybe it's really because we are just not patient enough. And as I said in a previous podcast, we cannot look at trading isolated in a vacuum. You cannot, or you just cannot be a patient trader, but outside in your daily life you're impatient. You need to practice patience, and you need to develop your patience muscle, so to speak, in your daily life as well, and then you can translate that to trading as well. So whenever you have a chance, or whenever you catch yourself trying, or whenever you catch yourself being impatient, impulsive, stop yourself, acknowledge it, and then understand, why is that happening right now? Why are you thinking a certain way? Why do you want to push something? Why can't you wait? And then you will realize, and then you will get to know yourself on a very deep level. That's also one thing why I think many traders are drawn towards personal development, because there will come this point in your trading journey where you realize, okay, I'm on my own here. In the end, I am the weakest link in my trading. I'm the one who's making decisions. I'm the one who is being emotional. I'm the one who's making mistakes. So I need to work on myself. And that is also the beauty, I think, that trading often forces us or enables us to look at ourselves in a very deep level. So we get to know each other, and we get to know our weaknesses. And the weaknesses you have in your trading, they will often be present in your daily life, how you speak to people, how you interact with people, how you treat your loved ones, your family, your colleagues or your friends, and how you approach your job, how you approach school, college, whatever. And there are many, many learning opportunities. And so trading can also help us become better person overall in all different areas of our life. So I think this is a great opportunity, that trading is often acting like a mirror. Actually, it's showing us who we really are, and if we pay close attention, we can not only become better traders, but we can become better humans after all, overall. And with that, I think this is it. Thank you for listening, and see you. Well, you'll hear from me in the next episode.